Jess Halloran, how are you, mate?
I'm good, thanks, Maddie.
There's a lot going
James.
on. Okay, the Matildas. 6 months, an amazing 6 months. From the highs to the lows, talk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, they were the nation's darlings last year, and they finished fourth at the World Cup. They had 12 million people tuning into their games, and here it's been nothing short of a disaster.
Tony Gustafsson, he was sacked today. Happened pretty quick, Jess. From my experience in sport, when a coach gets sacked so quickly, it's almost like the suits are trying to say, there it is, problem solved, let's move on and protect their jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. It was he was in damage control because, as we were reporting in News Corp over the last week, this was a very unhappy camp. We had players who were saying it had been 4 years of hell, under him.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. They felt that it was just complete disorganised chaos on the field, and you could see that here in France. It was a nightmare for them.
What did Football Australia react to it? What was the situation?
Well, initially they vehemently denied the reports, and they said we had our reporting wrong. And they went on the attack, and when you start shooting the messenger, then you kind of know you're onto a story, right? And in this situation, we just kept on going, and we kept on reporting the fact that these players were unhappy.
Yeah, me and Missile, Missile and I, we saw you a couple of nights ago, and you're quite emotional because you know what, Jess, you've really championed the cause of the Matildas. You've given a lot of praise, and and some of those suits went for you pretty bloody hard.
Yeah, thanks, Maddie. No, and it's part of the course of this job at times, but it can rattle you, absolutely. It makes you go, well, are all these people that I'm talking to on the money? But look, I've been hearing this for 6 months now, and it was during the World Cup they said that basically Sam Kerr was controlling the side tactically. And that's an extraordinary thing to be happening, that she was effectively captain coach.
Jess, I'll just say this, right? And people look at me, football people, and say, he's a rugby league barbarian, right? I love football. I love it. Two really good mates of mine, Robbie Slater, but in particular Craig Johnston, my hero, right? And Philo Navicastri. They tell me all the time they've been ostracised by football in the sport. That's how they feel. Like Jono's a genius. Now, they've been pushing for change. Surely this is the catalyst.
Oh, well, you would hope so, but there is a great sense of you're either with us or you're against us. Like, you can't have it both ways. And I just think that culture needs to go. Like, they need to understand this is a sport for all. And, if you're reporting the truth in this case, or like writing a hard-hitting column like Robbie Slater often does and calls it out, you can't be on the outer. You need to bring these people in, right?
Well, you're talking about Robbie Slater.
Yeah.
This is the bloke that played the game of his life against Diego Maradona.
Yeah.
Maradona went up to him after the game and said, Colorado, you're the best. Colorado means red in Spanish. Anyway. Hey, Jess, you're a champ.
Thanks for
Good
having
on
us.
you, mate. High five.
Thanks,
Hey, but before you go, Simone Biles, you saw her today. Mate, what about her? That's right. Hey, we'll just keep moving.
Keep rolling.
This is part of it, people, what we're into. We're in the midst of a bit of a thunderstorm here.
Yeah.
And our lights have just, there we go, we're back. Simone Biles, you watched her in action, mate. Today you saw Bradman score 100.
You know what? I saw Usain Bolt win 100 metres, the 100-metre gold medal at the Beijing Olympics. And I think what Simone did tonight was better. Like, the way she propels herself into the air and executes these crazy tumbling turns, she's just an absolute cut above everybody else. And for her to come back from, being in, absolute hell 3 years ago, not even being able to compete for this gold medal. This is the gold medal she pulled out of, which was the all-round final. And for her to come back and win, unreal.